Hello, friends and neighbors. It's Wagon Man Piper 1926 here. It's been another wonderful, stupid Monday. Smoking my Peterson Devlin Edition 606. Yep, 606. Smoking a little bit of Peter Stokeby's luxury luxury Navy flake. Told you it was a bad Monday. Well, folks, my wife is home. My son's still alive. And I have just a little bit of shred of sanity left. So we'll call it a win. Everybody doing alright? Well, I hope you are. Been a lovely 90 degrees out today. I know because I was in it about 85% of my day. But it is what it is. So, I don't know if I told you folks or not, but I pretty much run a big range of music, and I've introduced my son to little small portions of a little bit of little country, little bluegrass, little rock and roll, you know, a little bit of classical stuff. Of course, he loves his the Disney movies, because, you know, the Disney movies are mostly songs, singing and dancing, all that stuff. But last week, no, not last week, week 4 last. Yeah, that sounds right. Week 4 last, I picked my son up from my mother-in-law's. And I turn on the vehicle, and automatically it goes right to the radio. And of course, you know, if you use a Bluetooth or whatever in the newer vehicles, and you have them turned up, if you're about deaf like me, you've got to turn them up pretty loud. And well, I've got the radio set to the radio station is Cool Hits 105.7, but they do a lot of your more well-known songs, 60s, 70s, probably some 80s, and the song Love Machine started, and I quickly turned the radio down because it was loud, and then turned it on. And my boy looks at me and says, "Daddy, what was that?" I said, "Well, it's a song, it's just music, bud." He said, "But Daddy, I've never heard anything like that before." So, reluctantly, I turned it back on. Started actually got the phone set up and played it through the phone. So now, keep in mind, he's about 4.5. And I don't know if his hearing needs to be checked, or it's just because he's 4.5 and he can't form the words all the way. But he calls it's the sheep song. A sheep song. And when we went and picked up my wife, said, Russell, should we play the sheep song for Mommy? And he said, oh yes, yes. So there we are. Driving down the road. Love Machine starts. It gets about most of the first verse. And my wife just is looking at me, just kind of odd. And then you hear my 4-year-old starting to sing it. And then I just happened to glance over, and my wife is in tears because she's laughing so hard. Yep. Lock up your daughters, gentlemen. He's a coming.